Hello, everybody, and welcome to another podcast episode of the Limitless Podcast. I am Larissa, your host, and today we're going to talk about the topic da-da-da-da-da, feel your way to success. A lot of people have always talked about this like specific quote, like a specific thing that people have been quoting for so long, which is feel your way to success. What does that actually mean? We're going to talk all about this in today's episode. What it means to feel your way to success is basically meaning that if you feel on your way on, trying to achieve your goals and dreams on some point, that doesn't mean that, your dream and goal is like done, that you're done with it and you have to give up. Or that also doesn't mean that, if you fail that you're a failure. That's not it at all. But a lot of people think that both go hand in hand. But that is so far from what this quote, far from that, what the quote actually means, what failing your way to success actually means. It basically means that no matter how, hard life gets, no matter how many times shit goes down and things happen and you stop and you have a bad day, a bad month, a bad year, uh that you can still get to where you want to get, you know in your journey, because falling to your knees and you know being down doesn't mean that the dream is over. A lot of people think when they hear failing that they think that means that you're a failure, and that doesn't mean that at all, because you have to know that we as humans are imperfect. We're always going to be imperfect. Nobody is freaking perfect. I don't care how much people say, "Oh my god, I'm so perfect." Bitch, you're not. We all make mistakes. We all go and take the wrong path. We ignore red flags. We ignore our intuition and so on and so forth. So what happens, especially with like, the universe trying to test us all the time, life happening, what happens that on some point we maybe get stagnant, we stop, I- it's just that those breaks that are being thrown in our way, instead of that seeing it as a sign to stop, or as wow, like a wall is being built in front of us that we have to stop. No, we have to use those bricks to build our way up, to build a staircase to where we want to get. Because every bad day that we have, and every single time that we stop when we're trying to, for example, create a habit, or if we're trying to, work on our business or on our career, and we stop and we just, we maybe get sad about things, we get disappointed. It's it's different variations of so many situations where we fall onto our knees, and we simply have to get up. You know, you would probably say like, "Oh wow, that sounds too simple." Man, life is not that simple. I never said it is. Life is definitely not simple. And it's also not, easy, but without both of those factors, life would be boring. Imagine just reaching all of your goals and dreams. It would be insane, but man, it would give us no growth. We wouldn't expand our thoughts and our thinking and our minds, and we wouldn't, evolve and level up in any way. We would just be always the same, I guess. And that is scary. Imagine like looking back on like your old self and realizing that you haven't fucking grown or changed. For me, for example, that is fucking scary. People think that like risking it all is like scary, or going after dreams or goals or whatever, that is scary. No, not making any progress and not evolving and growing is motherfucking scary, you know? So you have to feel your way to success 100%, because, as you go, like I said, you grow, you evolve, you find new ways to improve whatever you're working on, and you find ways to do things easier, or you find out about certain, I don't know, like certain changes and whatever it is, you learn about yourself even more. You learn out of certain, life situations, how when the universe is like trying to test us, it's a learning curve. And without, failing your way to success, like it's unrealistic to think that, oh, it's just a linear like fucking line. No, it's not. It's a zigzag. It's like, when you get attached to a heart monitor, it's like it's like a zigzag line. That's how life is. That's how also you get to whatever you consider the success of your life, whatever you want to be successful in, if that's a relationship, a business, whatever it is. Like I said, it's just not linear, and we have to fail our way to success, because we have to learn from our mistakes. We have to learn from so many other things. We have to risk, and then maybe it just fails and you have to get up and then risk again and then fall again and risk again. And you could be saying like, oh my god, just then stop risking, you're gonna stop failing and falling. But that's not how things work. Do you just really think that things are so easy? And also, you really, 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 do you really freaking want to take a shortcut to where you want to get? And I hear you fucking saying, yes, Larissa, I want to. Fuck like hardship, fuck like things going wrong. Yes, I do freaking agree, but you could also just, grab the lion by its ears and fucking ride it and just be like, hell yeah, just fucking take me there. You know, you have to become much stronger in who you are and how you are. You have to become resilient. You know, people just like so easily nowadays like give up on things. They just like fall once, it's already hard. Fall twice, then it's like, oh, is something wrong with me? Fall a third time, then it's game over. That's where usually people just stop at their third try. Or like, for example, they're like, oh, I'm gonna try this for a year, and then if it doesn't work out, then I'm gonna give up. But sweetie, that's how things don't work out in the end. Like it's just no. You have to fucking fully commit until you get there. Make mistakes, be willing to make mistakes, and be also willing to acknowledge the mistakes and be honest with yourself of where you fucked up or what you can improve, because we as humans can always grow and improve and evolve. That doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. I'm not trying to tell you right now, wow, there is something wrong with me. Is this why I'm experiencing this in my journey in this situation? No. But all of these things in your way that appear in your way have to happen to it's almost like how diamonds are made. They're made by friction. you know it's not just that, oh wow, you just fucking find a polished diamond, like a nice looking diamond. No, friction has to happen. So if you imagine yourself as a diamond, and life happens, shit happens, it starts, friction appears, and then you have like those shiny edges that all of a sudden appear, because that's how it is. And then in the end, you become that shining diamond, beautiful and ready to, grab the manifestation that you've been like going after, and it, like, what is it called? I was trying to say, running after the entire time. you know, it's all gonna be worth it in the end. Trust me, all the hardships, all the freaking times when you think, oh my God, why the fuck is this happening? It all happens for a reason. I know it's like the most cliche thing to say. I know I can hear you from a fucking far. But trust me, it does happen for a reason, for a certain reason, which you're gonna understand after it happens, not in the midst of it. That's just not realistic. It's really sometimes you can do it really fast, but sometimes you just can't because, like I said, let's be honest, life is hard. Sometimes things happen that are just beyond our, I don't know, our measurements of pain and our just understanding of it all. And it's hard. And we have to go through it and give it time and grieve and process it. But then we again have to get up. And again, that's what I was talking about on the beginning, feeling your way to success. It's just falling, getting up, going, falling, getting up, walking, doing more steps, falling, getting up, and just continuing that over and over and over again until you get to where you want to be in life with whatever you're working on or whatever your heart desires. That's how it works. That's what it actually means to feel your way to success. That doesn't mean you're a failure. That doesn't mean that you suck. That doesn't mean that you're not worth it or that you're without a talent or you cannot achieve things or, if you fail once or if you make a mistake once, that wow, game over. Like, you should just like leave your dream behind. But no, no, this is just a starting point. You're probably even like in the midst of it or like in the middle part, in the middle part of the progress and process that you're going through. So why give up? You're not a full like polished diamond yet. Why stop here? They always say it. I always also heard this really fucking good quote ages ago, which is it said something like, I don't know who said this. Was it Napoleon Hill? I'm not sure, but it was something along those lines of like, if you're going through hell, why would you stop there? Or something like that. Like, why would you stop in hell? Why would you stop in this moment somewhere where it's burning? It's really why would you stop here? You know? And that's what a lot of people do. Things get hard and they immediately give up. They just are like, you know what? I just made a mistake. I failed at this. I tried this. People have told me for ages that I shouldn't be doing this, or oh my God, they were right. I'm gonna fail. But everybody is making mistakes in their journey all the time. But that doesn't mean that they stop where they are. They don't. They you put something on your knees hurt because you fell, you get up, you're a bit wobbly like a child that is trying to relearn how to walk. You fix your crown and you continue going. you know like I said, I know as cheesy and as cliche as it sounds, but everything happens for a reason, and all the things that appear in your path are there for a reason. Again, if it's something that you have to learn, something that you've been avoiding, whatever it is, but it's all like gonna, piece this puzzle together perfectly. It's all gonna make sense in the end. You know, you just have to stay resilient as fuck, focused as fuck, and just not give up. You know, like I said, nobody is fucking perfect in this world. There is not even one person that hasn't at least made one freaking mistake. Even if I'm not talking about like, oh, you made a mistake of like killing somebody, but like making a mistake. I make mistakes every single day. It could be like, oh my God, I spilled something or whatever it is. But like, am I gonna have like a meltdown with every mistake that I have or do or whatever? No, no. I'm gonna keep on freaking going, until I get to where I want to be with whatever I want to be or whatever I want to become, you know? It's really just important to stay focused when you're in this situation and, you know, never give up. That's all that matters. Just continue going. Doesn't matter how bruised your knees are from falling and hitting your head to the ground of, falling so many times. It just will all pay off in the end, guys. It will. Please trust me on this one. But yeah, I hope that this episode helped in any shape or form. I wish everybody a nice day and night wherever you are, whenever you're listening to this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.